Hill, folks. This is Cherry Hill Homes Community Room. So basically, I'm out Cherry Hill today, and we're going to see what's happening, what's going on. So let's just take a walk in Cherry Hill, the homes, the community room. Let's see what's going on, folks. So how you doing today?
Good morning.
All right.
How are
So all
you?
right. So what's your name? And tell us what's going on.
So my name is Mary. I'm working with Empowering Minds Resource Center. We have quite a few of our other employees here today to come to Cherry Hill and see if we can get them the help they need. Those clients that might be interested in services for the mental health and substance abuse communities. We're here to do some psychiatric rehabilitation referrals. So there's some referrals here. We have information all over the table. We brought some cupcakes. We're trying to have a party today. Really get people to understand that we're here to help and in a major way.
Right on. So you come here all the time, twice a month?
No, we actually, this is our first time coming here for an event and we want to make it big. So we have some other people with the organization bringing in cupcakes and bringing in hand sanitizers and all kinds of fun giveaways to, give out to the community.
So how can they reach you?
They can reach us at Empowering Minds. Let me make sure. It is www.emrcgroup.org. They can also call our office at 410-625-4980.
Thank you so much.
Thank
And you
you.
came all the way to Cherry Hill.
That's right, and we'll be back.
Right on. Thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Thank you.
Let's just take a stroll around and see what's on this table. But that's the introduction part. So how you doing today?
Hello, how are you?
All right. What's your name?
Tiffany.
Miss Tiffany. What's going on today?
Yes. So, like Miss Mary said, we're here from Empowering Minds Resource Center trying to help individuals with mental health issues to get them connected with job resources, housing, employment. We also have weekly what is it? Groups? Weekly, right?
Yes.
Women, men, and children. And children.
And what's your name?
My name is Summer.
Miss Summers?
Yeah.
And you helping out too?
I'm helping out. I'm helping giving out cupcakes and brochures and whatever else they need.
Okay.
That's it.
Back to you.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Delicious cupcakes. So when someone come over here, they get cupcakes, and what else they get?
They get a little information about our program and the services that we provide. Get an ink pen, sanitizer, book bag, and of course a cupcake.
Wow, wonderful. Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
for having us.
All right. How you doing, Miss Betty Bays? How you doing today? And what's your name and your title?
Oh, Jesus, fuck my father. Cherry Holmes Center Council President.
So what's going on today in the community building?
Well, today we are giving away free food. We have canned goods, some ground beef, bread. They can take as much as they want. Bread, as much bread as they would like to have. And also, we do volunteer work where we help the community residents out. They have concerns, any kind of problems they had, or positive notes on enrichment of our children.
And Richmond L. Children, what you mean by that?
Volunteering in the schools. We have Dr. Jeff Schultz from the University of Maryland Hospital is teaching the children tennis. We try to get the children involved in positive activities in the community. We do not have a recreation center. So
No recreation center?
no recreation center. We supposed to have a recreation center since 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And every time it's an excuse, we're going to do it with the school being built. Still no recreation center. The 21st century schools are being built. We still do not have a recreation center. Now the city's saying they need $4 million more. Is always excuse, so we still do not have recreation center. And so what are the children supposed to do? We're trying to keep them as busy much as possible with no funds that we do not have. And we do get some donations, but we need as many activities or educational experience for the children as possible. A lot of children haven't even been out of the community, been to a circus or skating or baseball or football, and we trying to get them to go to many activities as possible. because it's a positive educational activity for our children.
So how many like homes in Cherry Hills?
Well, in Cherry Homes Public Housing Units, we have 1,200 and I believe it's 20.
1200.
1220. It might not be the exact number, but it's over 1,200 units. And within them units, we have someone single units. Most of them are family units. Majority of them are family units. And within the family units, you have at least 3 to 10 children in the units.
3 to 10.
We have at least 3 to 10. So we have a lot of children in this development. And that's not even, it's talking about the other children that's in the Cherry Hill community.
So, say for instance, if you would get tickets from the University of Social Churches, if you get tickets, say for instance, how many children would love to go to the circus that haven't been out of Cherry Hill yet? You know, so basically, how many children do you think need to see the circus?
At least 100.
At least 100.
At least 100. And if we get at least 100 tickets, we could get, we will ask the city, our councilman, our state senator, or legislator to ask to provide transportation for our children to and from the wonderful circus.
So I say 100 kids going to the circus, but it's more than 100 kids in Cherry Hill, right?
Yes.
So one bus load is how many?
You get
60 people, 50?
No, it's 48 with a bus load, and with every 100 children, with every 10 children, you have to have a chaperone.
Okay. So
So-
you need.
And if we could get 300 or 400, whatever we could get, we gonna get the buses for them.
And these
And
be the
provide-
tickets like that the kids that they probably wouldn't be able to see the circus if they didn't have these tickets.
Right, because they cannot afford to go, and a lot of the families have 3, 4, 5. Well, some families have 10 children, and so we know that they cannot afford to pay for tickets to take the children to the circus, where they can enjoy and have fun, be educated at the same time. Because I've been to the Great Circus when the first time they came to Baltimore, and I know that it's very fun, education,
And it's no
educational,
more.
and
It's
enjoy.
no more Bali Valley Circus. It's only the
Right.
University
It's
Circus
just
is
such a-
only
only-
now. And you saying that the kids might not be able to go because they can't afford
They,
it.
they can't afford it. It's unfortunately they cannot afford it. So they'll be back in the street, and we trying to keep them off the street, trying to do all positive things as possible. But we know that when they go to the circus, this is one of the projects. When they come for summer camp and go back to school, they can write about it and talk about the great experience, and they can talk about the years, the great experience they had at the circus. And it might be somebody that want to participate in the circus and might want to be,
Because great
Um,
people come from Cherry Hill.
yes.
Tell us who are the great people came from Cherry Hill?
We have the Murphys. Oh God, we have. Oh,
I know I
That's
caught you off.
I know
off
it
guard.
is so many. Lennon Ham, he was the commissioner. We have Claudia Williams, Rudell Martin, Catherine Daniel. They was the founders of Welfare Rights. You have basketball players,
Right, and more, many
football
more.
players,
So
a lot of lawyers and
Right. there
doctors,
you go.
and we have a lot of greatness that came from Cherry Hill.
Do you think that?
And we still have a judge that live here. Judge Walker still live
Judge
here.
Walker.
And
And Billy
he's-
Murphy still here too?
No, his home is here, but Judge Walker is the judge for child support. So we have a
Right.
lot of greatness here.
So now, how can you distribute the tickets? Say, for instance, you get 200. Of course, because I want so many people to go, because I'm from Cherry Hill, and I know that when I was a kid that, you know, once the circus come, if I couldn't go, I'd be very upset, and I'm putting myself into the children the kids that's here. That's why I'm making awareness what's really going on in Cherry Hill, because y'all don't even have a supermarket in Cherry Hill.
And no, we don't have a supermarket. And what happened is that if the tickets that we have community leaders. I will contact them and say, do we have the tickets? We're gonna meet here a certain time. We need the volunteers. How many volunteers we need? We have a wonderful Safe Street, which is awesome.
And what Safe Street do? What they be doing?
They do mediation and stop prevention of crime, and they have really got our crime rate down so good. They are awesome. They work. They do above and beyond their call of duty, and they work even when they're not supposed to be working. They work 24/7. All you have to do is call them and say, "We need you." It's a dispute going on, and they come and
So
do
y'all would have no
intervention.
problem getting the tickets in the right hands that people who really
Right.
need to go.
Right, we wouldn't have any problem. So, I think it would. I know that it would be a great opportunity, and where we can really enjoy, and the children can enjoy, and some of the chaperones, the volunteers. Sometimes they need to sit down and relax and enjoy this greatness.
Now, I will personally give this letter to the owner of the University Soul Circus, because unfortunately today we supposed to meet with the owner of the circus, and he wanted to know, how will we distribute the tickets, who would be able to go, why would they want to go, and you already wrapped it up. You already summed it up.
And that's how we would do it. We always do things on a positive note, and we do things together. It's not a I, it's always a we.
And how can someone contact you, and once again, your job description here?
Cherry Holmes Tenant Council President, and also AARP Experience Corps tutor, volunteer tutor, volunteer community leader, and my number is 443-635-3396. Call anytime.
So I have a couple minutes. Can you just point to some of the houses in Cherry Hill, if you don't mind, me walking through this? I know this is an unexpected interview, but there you go, folks. Here's the food they were talking about. They giving people, and the pantry back here. So there you go, folks. Now we're gonna go outside. We just got about 3 minutes of the interview left, and we are going to, this is Cherry Hill, their community. Can you explain the houses and what all y'all do?
This is part of the community public housing development. These are the apartments. This is the rental office. We have these are beautiful trees.
Mm-hmm.
Senior building. This is some of our
The senior building
grounds.
straight over.
Our senior building is directly over. This is our complex. These are apartments, and we have housing units down on this end. It's a lot, and this is a small portion.
How many schools is it?
We have 3 schools now. We getting 2 21st century schools, and that'll leave us with 2 schools. We won't have but 2 schools then. So
You say you have 2 schools.
we have 3. Next year we will only have 2
Why are you only gonna have 2 next year?
because we have 2 21st century schools, and one school will be from 2 years of age until the 2nd grade. The other school will be from the 3rd to the 5th, and the other part of the building will be from the 6th to the 8th grade.
Okay, Miss Betty, thank you so much. And once
And
again,
thank you. And I hope y'all decide to say, welcome to the circus. And we are waiting. Thank you. Call anytime.
thank you so much.
Thank you. God
Have a
bless.
great day.